Well, hi everyone and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. But first of all, Happy New Year everyone and welcome through to me duplicating my mic there. But a good day to everyone and a very Happy New Year. So welcome to 2019, the first stream of 2019, and I do apologise for my dual mic just there. Still getting used to my lovely new setup, which hopefully will run a little bit better than yesterday, which ran a lot better than the day before. So progress is being made. If you haven't seen me before, hi, I am DJ Sean, that charity streamer. I do this to raise money and awareness for charity throughout the year, and this month, the day number 1, we are raising money for Red Cross. So I don't think there's anyone that doesn't know what the Red Cross do. In case you don't, they help out people after they've gone through a disaster. They help them rebuild, they help support them, as well as a whole lot of other social support. So it's a fantastic organisation, and due to my little cock-up of the donation yesterday when we donated over $200 live on stream to Beyond Blue yesterday, I missed $8.31 off. Hey Daz, welcome to the stream. I missed $8.31 from that donation by accident. A little bit of a typo there when I was checking out the donation. So with the permission of the person who donated it, I have tacked that on to get us started for the month of January. So a big thank you to everyone who has donated so far. Before we do get into it though, it is the fresh start of the month, so I do play a little video from the charity, and I'll see you right back in just a second where we'll start the briefing and we'll get underway. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get into it. So we are sitting here on the deck in Hamburg in Germany. It is raining cats and dogs here. It really is looking fairly rough out the window. The weather is equally as bad in Innsbruck, which is where we're headed. Let's have a little bit of a look here at the flight plan. Whoops, that's not the way we want to do it. This is the way we want to do it. You can see here that we have got our flight just here to the north here in the northern part of Germany. Jim, Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to you, buddy. Heading down to the south and into Innsbruck. So heading south, hopefully with the wind. I had a very quick check of the flight plan just before, and we are with the wind. It's nice not to be fighting the wind. I did a flight up just a couple of days ago where we were fighting 102 knot headwind. I think I was in the TBM as well. That might have been in the day that I wrote off the TBM. So hopefully we don't write anything off today, but let's get started. So we are sitting here over on one of the gates. I'm not exactly sure where we are. As you can see, flying the Virgin Australia colours as always. Like to keep my Australian flag flying, at least in the 7.3. And as you can see here, the weather is pretty trashy. One of the things I am doing that's a little bit different for this stream, maybe for those of you that are interested, is I've actually changed the depiction settings here in Active Sky. So Active Sky has a couple of depiction methods you can use, and I'm using the global static depiction mode. So they recommend it typically off for flying, but you do get more realistic representation of IMC, so instrument flying with it on, but you get less accurate cloud transitions and you get cloud weather redraws, but unless I got that wrong, you get that anyway. So anyway, we'll see how we go. I'm not really sure. Karuna 777, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year to you and your family. Welcome to the stream. So we're going to use global static depiction mode. We'll see how it is. I've been hearing mixed results. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, I'm really well, buddy. First stream of 2019. Woohoo! Exciting. I've got a brand new streaming setup that I've been tweaking for ages. I think maybe my voice is a little bit out of sync with my cam, just a little bit. But it's a lot better than it was yesterday, and that's a hell of a lot better than it was the day before. So hopefully it's all working all right. It sounds okay and looks great. My dedicated streaming PC is definitely working its ass off at the moment. It's about 75% CPU rendering all this. Photomaniac, hello, Happy New Year from Central US. Happy New Year to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year's to you and your family. Looks fine to me. Okay, awesome. It's a big tick. Okay, we are here on the flight deck. Let's have a little bit of a squish here.
Yes. First time.
No, I've been nervous lots of times. Let's go ahead and let's warm up the IRS here real quick. So where are we? We're in Echo Delta Delta Hotel. I'll go through the flight plan in just a few minutes. So chuck that there. What is that? North 53378, East 0959, 5737. That's close enough. East 10. Yeah, we're going to be slightly different to that because we're on a bay. And bring that into there, and up comes the IRS. Beautiful. Okay, let's do a very quick check. If anyone's in the stream, can someone get me a meta, please, for Echo Delta Delta Hotel, which is where we are. So exclamation mark meta, METAR, space Echo Delta Delta Hotel, and hit enter. If you can grab that for me, that would be great. We'll do a quick oxygen test on both sides. Here we go. Quick check down here. We might light this up a little bit. Outside there, do a nice fire check, cargo fire check. Test you, and there. Whoop, get you onto the TCAS test. No one wants to do the No one wants to do the meta for me. It's fine. I'll do it. It's fine. Not feeling the love. There we go. What do we got here? We've got QH1018. So while that's doing its test, we'll chuck that in there. 1018 we've got over that side. 1018 over that side. Wow, the weather is quite bad here. Actually, looking at that.
Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical
quick check
speed.
Of all the circuit breakers. They all look good there. Coming over here, we'll have a quick look in the manual gear extension. Does that think you're a helicopter? It's doing a hi everyone, welcome. It is doing a little bit of a test there of the traffic caution advisory system there, so making sure that everything's working. It wants us to climb a lot though. Let's go down here and have a bit of a look here. The flight deck recorder check. Stall test. Check. Stall test. Oh, shaker test, sorry. Check. And one final lights check. And just check that everything's lighting up like it should be. We're getting lots of flashing. All the lights are coming on. Checking that just like Christmas, everything's lighting up. Unless you accidentally burned down your Christmas tree like I did one year, but I don't want to talk about it. Okay, that's all looking really good just there. Alrighty, let's do our first checklist of the flight. It wouldn't be a flight with me without at least one checklist on 100. So the pre-flight checklist is the first one we'll start with today. Oxygen's tested 100% on both sides. The navigation transfer and display switches, that's these guys here. They're all normal and auto. We've got window heat. That's the 4 switches up the back you see just here. Those fall just along there, and the corresponding green lights. We've got the pressurization mode selector. He's over here in the corner. He's on auto, and while I've got that up, we'll just check 370 is our planned altitude today. I like to do it as a nice mental note there when I'm doing this part of the checklist. That way I don't forget the pressurization and bad things happen. You go to sleep. basically. Or I don't know, it's not, yeah, that I don't think that oxygen mask is modelled in this. It is in the TBM if I forget, which is kind of cool. Okay, the flight instruments, I've got heading 083 on my side. I've got heading 083 on your side. We've got QNH of 1018, 1018, 1018 on the standby, and 1018 there for you guys. And that gives us an elevation of about 70 feet, which is bang on for this airport. And parking brake is set, and the engine start levers are cut off. That's those handles just there. Alrighty, that's the pre-flight checklist complete. Let's have a little bit of a look here at the flight plan. So, we are operating Sierra Alpha Mike, a 737 today, from Hamburg down to Innsbruck, or LOWI, the 1st of January 2019. We've got just about an hour. Oh, wow, there is wind here. When I was looking at PFPX before it put all the weather in when I was doing the plan, it was an hour and 40. We must have some decent winds around. So it's going to be an hour and 4 minutes down to Innsbruck today, requiring just over 3 tonne of fuel. We've got a contingency there of 8 minutes of another 300 kilos. I've checked on an hour's holding fuel for us down there because I say this every time. I suspect that we probably won't get in first go to Innsbruck. So I've given myself enough for a couple of go-arounds. I figure it's probably about half an hour by the time we fly out, come back around and come back in. Maybe 20 minutes, probably more like it. So we've got maybe 2 or 3 approaches there before we probably want to think about going somewhere else. I have got a alternate planned as well, so 26 minutes just over to the alternate, which the weather is fine. We've got the standard fixed reserve for this aircraft of 30 minutes, so there's another tonne and a bit. So all up, we should have about 8 tonnes, or just about 8.1, or round up 8.1 tonnes of fuel here at the ramp. It's actually 7.89 for the trip, but we have a little bit of motion lotion there for the taxi. So looking at about 8.1 here on the ramp. Oh yeah, we were 8.1, but that APU running away is burning through our fuel as we speak. So ticking away. There you go. We've got about 2 hours worth of holding should we need it. We've got a zero fuel weight on this flight of 57.9 tonnes. Chuck on the motion lotion for the flight, minus a little bit for the taxi, gives us a blast off weight of 65.78 tonnes. Dear God. Keiju, what's going on? We check on, minus the fuel that we use for the flight, and we'll be landing with about 62.7 tonnes. You need a YouTube channel. I have one, buddy. youtube.com/DJSean00. Oh, a YouTube channel sponsorship. No, I don't know about that. So for those of you that know my streams and the aircraft well, know that we have a maximum landing weight of this aircraft of 66.3 tonnes. We're departing here in Hamburg at 65.7, so 66.3 is our max landing weight. So we are under that. We just need to remember that for our departure briefing. And more viewers. Oh, I'm trying, buddy. Slowly but surely we'll get there. 13's not too bad. There's a lot of, I think there's some fairly popular streamers online here at the moment, so that's all cool. We'll get there. You go through everything so well. I really do appreciate the feedback, buddy. Thank you so much. Hopefully the stream looks okay too. Okay, so we are scheduled out at 06:30. I've chucked 2 hours onto that, and that's pretty much now. I've adjusted the time a little bit in the sim, plus 2 hours forward. That way it's daylight. Otherwise, we'd still be flying early dawn before the sun's come up. And who wants to do that when we've got some awesome weather? We've got some awesome ortho scenery. So I've plussed it 2 hours there. So we won't really worry about the scheduled plan of a departure or our arrival time. We are up at 37,000 feet today. We won't be there for long given the fact that this flight's only an hour and 4 minutes. Shear rate of 3. Anything greater than 6 means that cruise segment of the flight will be quite bumpy and turbulent. Clearly we're getting up over all the weather, and with a shear rate of 3 we should have a fairly smooth cruise flight. Oh wow, there's those winds. So the winds are out of the north. We are heading south, so we're heading with the wind. And 81 knots tailwind for us. So that's why this hour and 30 flight is only going to be an hour and 4 minutes. Okay, so we have got some alternates today. I'm fairly certain, and I say that now, but it never turns out to be, but I'm fairly certain we might be diverting today. So we've got Echo Delta Delta Mike there, which is Munich. Echo Delta Delta Mike is Munich, and that's our route down to the south just there, from the north down to the south. Okay, we've got some other alternates there should we need them. I've chosen Munich because it has the best weather. Going down, this is the business end of the flight plan. You'll see me come back to this in just a couple of minutes. Important thing to note there, 437 nautical miles for us. This is the actual flight plan. It lists our top of climb, all our waypoints, any step climbs as well as top of descent. And you'll see me refer to this a couple of times when I jump into VR to fly, just to make sure that we are tracking to the fuel that's down the right hand side here. Okay, as we move further down, this is the alternate plan. You'll probably see me referring to this on the diversion if we have to divert. I'll load up this route real quick and we'll go through, do that. With winds like that, you might just get supersonic. Hey buddy, I'm hanging to go supersonic in a 2-seat aircraft with you in the back. As long as the afterburners are on, of course. Okay, they're all important. Let's have a look at the weather here. It's a wall of text. So this observation was taken at 05:20, so about an hour and 20 minutes ago. Hour and, 17 minutes ago maybe. The wind here in Hamburg is 260 at 15 knots. It's actually variable between 230 and 290 degrees. How many souls? We've got 159 on board plus 7 crew. And I count you guys as crew, right? Otherwise we have 14 other crew members. The visibility is down to 4.5 kilometers, so 4,500 meters. There is drizzle. Yeah, I can see the rain on the window there above my head. The cloud is broken at 600 feet. Temperature 8, dew point of 7. QNH 1018. There is a tempo active where this wind will be 260 at 20 knots, gusting 30 knots. This is probably not a bad airport to turn around the aircraft when we get into Innsbruck and come back to, actually, if this weather stays as bad. Looking at the forecast, it's probably going to start fining up as the day rolls on. Still going to have some gusty winds though. This tempo is active now. There's those winds. Well, that visibility, this tempo is active right now. That visibility coming right into just 2.5 kilometers, 2,500 meters, and some rain and drizzle and cloud down at broken 600 feet. If we do come back, that'll be active by the time we wanted to. We will come back, and it'll be gusting. That wind's actually getting stronger, but that cloud is getting higher, and Leon is getting larger. Sorry, that was just a flying high airplane joke. Lame, I know. So that's going to be much later on, and that's much later on, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, let's have a look at Innsbruck. So, hey, classify Envy. Classify Envy, hello and welcome and happy new year to you and your family. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. If you've got any questions or comments, please shout out. We are on VATSIM too, by the way, so you're going to hear some random dingings every now and again. Don't be alarmed. Okay, so this observation was taken at exactly the same time. The wind is variable at just 2 knots. That's not great for shift and fog and cloud around. That visibility is just 2,000 meters at runway 08. It's 1,500 meters at runway 26. It's also 1,500 meters. We have mist. BR is mist. Scattered at just 200 feet. Oh, I don't know about whether we're going to get in here. Broken at 500 feet. Temperature 1, dew point 1. Yeah, that's not good. QNH 1013. And we don't need to worry about that. Looking at the forecast for Innsbruck, it's going to say much the same for a lot of the day. This tempo is active where we've got visibility around 3,000 meters, more mist, and scattered at 300, broken at 700. Oh. Happy New Year's, bro. Saw a video on YouTube today, so I thought I'd find you on here and drop a follow. Oh, thanks, buddy. Well, thank you so much. Yes, hopefully you're having a fantastic New Year's. Thank you for dropping by Twitch as well and saying hello. I really do appreciate it. Okay, and we've also got probability. Oh fuck, I didn't see this. Whoops, sorry. Apologise for swearing. This is a mature stream, right? A probability of 40%. This tempo will be active. That visibility coming to just 500 meters. Fog, and the wind variable at 2 knots. I don't think we're going to get in here, everyone. More importantly, let's have a look at Munich. So this is our primary diversion point. We're probably going to be using it. Observation was taken at exactly the same time. Wind 240 at 8 knots. Visibility 8,000 meters. Overcast at 3,200. Temperature 4, dew point 3, QNH 1029. Looking at the forecast, it's going to remain pretty good. That cloud's actually going to get... it's going to stay above. It's going to start breaking up a little bit. That tempo is active now, where we have got mist, and that visibility is down at the moment. But by the time we get down to LOWI and divert, that should be breaking up, and we should have no problems diverting through to Munich. I can never say that place. That doesn't look too grand, so we'll probably skip that. Hey, Jim. Thanks for the 100 biddies, buddy. Really appreciate it. Time for bed for me. Have a good flight. First bits of 2019. It is, buddy. It is. Congratulations. You hold the mantle. Have a great sleep, buddy. Thank you for tuning. I'll see you again soon. Yes, my briefings do take a little while, so people typically tune out. So sorry about that, guys. And no matter are available for however the hell you say that. And then if we go over to Switzerland, Cav OK as well. So when we do make that diversion as we're flying out of Innsbruck to the hold to get the aircraft set up, we will do a quick weather check and confirm what our best alternate is. Okay, this is a sideways look at the profile for our flight. You can see there is a bit of muck above us, but we are flying over some muck here in the green, and that's the terrain climbing up. So well above everything. As you can see, like you saw on this chart just here, that's a bit clearer because of the yellow line. We are heading south along this black line with the wind, very much with the wind. Okay guys, that is the review of the flight plan. So let's go ahead now and get it plugged in and do our checks and get underway. So get that there, okay. So heads down, we are, whoop, good old X-Plane mouse. We're heading to LOWI, so Lima Oscar Whiskey India. Our call sign is Victor Hotel, which is an Australian designation for aircraft, and then my initials. We are going from there to LOWI, and I've exported the plan, so it should load in nicely for us. Activate. It's runway 23 for us. The departure we've got today is the 9 Bravo, which is that guy just there. Execute legs. That should all be looking pretty good. If we zoom out a little bit, Clone mouse kills me. And you can see there, if we step through it a little bit, should see us get exactly where we need to go. We'll come back and confirm that that looks right when we go through the charts, but for now we'll just keep carrying on. Okay, we've got a zero fuel weight for this flight of 57.9. We've got reserves of 2.4 and a cost index of 20. We're up at flight level 370 today. And the wind up there is 312 at 81. And once we get up there, the temperature is a balmy negative 62 centigrade. We do have a nice long runway, so we'll go derate on you, but we won't do a derate in the climb. Take off. Flaps 5 for us. Gives us that guy there and those guys just there. So we've got 4.86. Maybe that's close enough. Okay, and 148. So up here, we'll dial in 148. Just there. Coming back down here, cruise is 0.78 for us, which is this company profile. The descent is 0.78 and 280, which is the company profile. Forecast is 110 on the way down. Execute. Okay, landing with 5.3. The plan has us landing a little bit lighter than that, which is all good. Okay, let's have a little bit of a look at the charts now. So over to Hamburg charts. We might just pull you out a little bit, please. Actually, we'll go you and pull you out a little bit. There we go. So where are we on the deck here? So here we go. This is the chart for Hamburg. As you can see, runway 23 is just here for us. So it's a really short taxi, actually really short. The departure we've got here, DJ, looking buff as per. Hey, Burnout, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hello, we're just getting underway. Welcome, Happy New Year to you. I hope you're doing really well. So there is our departure. So it's 229, and let's just have a look here. Zoom in here. Runway 23, climb straight ahead via FU. to so DME 5.5 from ALF. ALF is just here, ALF 1158. Turn left 089, intercept the LBV radial 114. LBV and the radial 114 is just there. So after 5.5, we turn a left-hand turn to 089, intercept the 114 radial out to Umla. There we go. Greetings, Happy New Year. Virtual Pilot, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Hello, and Happy New Year to you also. Okay, so let's go ahead and chuck a couple of things in. So I will now get the aircraft configured for our departure. So if you don't know what I'm doing, don't be alarmed at all, because I will go through it in a little bit of detail as part of the departure briefing. Okay, so we want flight director on my side, flight director on your side. My side is master, yours is slave. Maximum on the heading, we want 229 on you, 229, and we'll climb to 5,000.
I've got to concentrate. I've got to concentrate. Hello?
Hello? 228.
Echo.
What do you mean, Burnout? You don't know what I'm doing. You've flown with me heaps of times. 228. Guys, for those of you on the stream, if you go !commands, you'll get a private message from me through the magic of technology with a whole list of commands. If you do !sounds, you'll get to see all the sounds you can play on the stream. Aha, Jukes. Okay. 115A. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 1115. So we'll get 1115 set up here. And we'll get the VOR of something. Hamburg? No, it's not. It's 1158. 1158. And we're not receiving that one. That's a bit of a shame. 1158. 1158. I need to reference that too, which is annoying. Okay, so if we go legs, no, we want to go fixes. Fixes, and we'll put in ALF and just see what we get here. ALF. Yeah, it comes up. If we do /5, that'll give us the 5 ring, which it does. And if we go back to plan here, back to legs, previous page, yeah, there's our 5 marker just there. That's looking good. If I go back to fixes here and do our departure said intercept radial 114 from LBV. LBV 114. And there's the 114 radial we do our turn on and jump on just there. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Back over to you. We've got Cat 1, 280. 280? Cat C? We're a Cat C aircraft, aren't we? I'm sure we are. 280. 280. Okay. So you're on there, you're on there, you're down there. Looking down here, 1228, 2000 set. Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay guys, for those of you on the stream, you are my virtual FO, so I'm going to complete what am I going to do? I'm going to do a departure briefing. And I'm just going to very quickly get another meta here. So you are my virtual FOs, guys, which means that if there is anything in this departure briefing that you're a little bit concerned or worried about, please let me know and I'll answer your questions. Okay, so we are operating a Victor Hotel Sierra Alpha Mike from Hamburg through to Austria. We know that the weather plays a bit of a risk here. Looking at the chat there, you can see that the wind is 270 at 15. It's variable between 240 and 300. There's low visibility, there's low cloud, and there's a tempo active for gusty winds. So we are over here on one of the bays just here. what is that? The text, KG. That's the weather summarized in pilot speak, if that's what you mean. Or what's on the screen now is a charts app that we're going through the charts with. So the magenta little arrow is us. We are on the bay just here, so it's going to be a tail right, nose left pushback. We'll be pushing back from the bay, and that is a very short taxi onto Alpha 1 or Alpha 3, either one, it doesn't really matter, for runway 23. So talking about taking off runway 23, it's going to be a left-hand seat takeoff. We know that the weather is quite dicey. It's a flaps 5 departure with a 24k D rate. So like I said, guys, you are my virtual FO. So from 0 through to 80 knots, if you see anything on the stream that you feel uncomfortable with, think I've stuffed up or I've forgotten, quickly smash it down in text. I'll reassess it during the takeoff roll and make a decision about what we do. From 80 knots through to V1, we're only going to abort for an engine failure or a loss of control of the aircraft. From V1, we're going to take the problem into the sky. Now, talking about taking the problem into the sky, this is chart 11-3, which is the ILS approach for runway 23, the runway that we're departing from. Now, for those of you that were with me during the flight plan review, know that we are... Oh, Joey, thank you so much, and Happy New Year to you, and welcome to the stream. If you've got any questions or comments, please shout out. Welcome again. So those of you that were with me for the flight plan review know that we are under our max landing weight. So no, we don't have to stay up there and burn off any excess fuel to get underweight. We can just come straight back and land. So looking at the minimum descent, the MSA for this airport is 2,100 feet. So as long as we get above 2,100, no matter what the issue is, we won't run the risk of hitting anything. So what we'll do is we'll just do a left hand or a right hand turn. We might do a right hand turn, and then we can just track in here via this point here, LBV, and just do a nice right hand turn back onto the approach and come straight back in. It's 1115 and course 228. We've got 228 set on both my side and your side, and 1115 is receiving as the primary on nav1. On nav2 we've got the Hamburg VOR, which doesn't seem to be receiving at the moment, so we've manually put some fixes in and some rings to give us some extra guidance should we need it. The minimums for the approach, should we need to come back in a 280 feet for a Cat 1 Class C aircraft, and we've got those set up just there. Okay, back to the charts. If nothing does go tits up, we are going via this guy just here. So this chart just here, it's a 10-3. It's the Umla 9 Bravo departure, which is the one for us. For our departure off runway 23, it's climb straight ahead, track to F you, to DME 5.5 from ALF, and then turn left to 089, and then we intercept that radial out to UMLA. So Boeing for life, rock on, baby. That is the departure. There is nothing wrong with the aircraft that means we would have to depart it any differently, and we've spoken about the concerns around the weather. So that is the completion of the departure briefing. Sorry guys, it's long-winded, but it's a necessary step to ensure that we know exactly what we're doing, and we certainly do. Okay guys, well that's it for us. So what I'll do now is go jump into VR. Hurrah, we finally get to get moving and get underway. So you would have hopefully heard a mic change. Daz just confirming my mic sounds okay. Maybe Daz isn't there. Hopefully guys, just let me know. I've been having a couple of little issues with this mic.
No mate, it sounds a bit crackled then.
It is sounding crackly?
Yeah, it was fine on stream, but yeah, it sounds a bit crackly.
Damn it. Okay, sorry guys, 1 second. My don't know why it keeps doing that. I need to Is it fixed now?
Sounds better.
Okay. My damn mic, I play with it. I have to use a voice mixer for all my complex streaming setup, and for some reason every now and again it bugs out. So that's one little bug that I've got remaining for my streaming setup. Okay guys, so this is the part of the stream where we go jump into VR and get underway. So let's go ahead and do it. Actually, before I do that, we want to start desktop, and we want you. Hello? I'm just waiting for my Oculus mirror to start up here. What's going on, Oculus mirror? Just sounds like you moved to an empty room. Yeah, the quality of this this mic isn't fantastic, unfortunately. That's really interesting. My Oculus mirror won't start. One second, guys. Let me just do a quick restart of the Oculus. It has been running for a little while. Maybe that's the problem. Come on, Oculus. There we go. Absolutely, you can. Whoa. What's going on here, Oculus? There we go. Alright, let's hopefully now the mirror will start up. If it doesn't do it now, I'm running out of luck. I'm running out of things to try. Ah, there we go. That's working. That's what we wanted to happen. Okay. Let's go ahead now and jump into VR. There we go. Okay, where are my hands going? There they are. Okay, hopefully you guys can see everything and I sound okay still. Okay, we want to go to Oculus. Is that the one I want? Yes, I want to get rid of you, and bring you in. Echo. Echo? Shouldn't have an echo. No good sound. No sound good. 1 second, guys. Double check. Damn sound. Menu. I'll fix it, guys. I'll just do it now. Okay, that's better. That should be better, right, guys? Sorry, guys, I got one little bug there with the audio, which gets a little bit annoying. Okay, monitor 2, we want to bring you in. Do you come in? Oh, no, you don't want to come in. Okay. Twitch, DJ, sorry guys, I've got a little chat window that I normally bring in so I can see you guys, and I just, for some reason it's not working again, so I'm just going to get a little Twitch window here and bring you guys in. There we go. Can someone just do a couple of messages to me real quick just to make sure that it's working? Oculus. Crashes on you at the worst possible time. Yep, like a dog on a bone. Never heard that comment before until just recently. There we go. We might just pull you guys down there a little bit. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's go ahead now and organise the pushback. Request pushback.
We're on to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Door is closed. On. You're on. We'll just bring those lights on a little bit and checklist. Okay, so the before start checklist fuel, we've got 7.9 tons as per the plan, and the pumps are on. We don't have enough in the center tanks to worry about putting those on for now. The passenger signs are on. The windows are locked on my side and locked on your side to a barrel roll. The MCP, we've got V2 of 148, heading 229 is our initial heading, and 5,000. If we come down to the CDU here, our departure speeds, we've got a V1 of 138, rotate of 139, and climb out of 148, 148. That means the CDU
Okay,
flight.
all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set and you are cleared to connect. So the CDU pre-flight is now completed. The trim is free and 0. The taxi and takeoff briefing has been completed to the line. Below the line, the flight deck door is closed and locked, and the anti-collision light is now on. That's the pre-flight, the before start checklist. Go away. So now we just wait for old mate to hook up, and then we're good to go. One of the challenges being in VR in X-Plane is seeing xSquawkbox text messages. And
Now connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
So parking brake is released. You are clear to push.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
And you may start the engines. Okay, we're off the bay at 55, just 25 minutes late. It's the first start of the flight for this aircraft. Okay, let's go ahead and start 2 then 1. So pack's coming off and starting 2. So as the N2 rises, we're looking for 24, and then we bring the fuel in. Guys, can I just get a quick thumbs up or a yes that my mic is still working okay? If you're coming in. The stem mic really gives me the shits.
Yeah, you're dropping out a bit.
Still crackly?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Fuck. Damn sorry guys. I really do apologise about this. I'm really... And fix. Okay. Hopefully that's fixed now, guys. My apologies for my mic. Is that better, Daz?
Yeah, sounds better.
Okay, copy, thank you. How's a good start on 2 starting 1? Much better. Sorry guys. The virtual mixer I use has got a whole bunch of settings with it, with different engines, different buffer sizes and all that sort of stuff. And the low latency stuff is really, really flaky. So that's what you're hearing at the moment. So my apologies again, guys. Fuel coming in. You really... Larrikin.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Larrikin, happy New Year to you, brother. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, when you're flying in VR and running everything you have to try and make a stream of some level of decency and quality, it does push things to their limit. Flaps 5. Okay, control check. Watch your knees, guys. So we do not fly with any controllers besides our 2 hands and some rudder pedals. Okay, that's a good check on you. So we're going up here, down you, over to the engine buses. Just confirm, disconnect, guys. Down here, you're on, down here, and here, I see you, and down to you on, you off, you on, packs left and packs right on, along you, we're good, and check on you.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. I'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thanks, buddy. We'll see you next time. So let me just very quickly get this checklist out of the way. So generators are on, the probe heat is on, the anti-ice is not required, the isolation valve is over here on auto, the engine start switches for this aircraft are auto, recalls checked, auto brake is RTO, The engine start levers are idle, detent, the flight controls have been checked, and dispatch clearance, thanks arsehole, is checked on the right. Okay, so this month's charity is the Red Cross. So it's a fantastic Australian organisation that helps people affected by natural disasters, as well as helping out with other social needs such as mental health and support. No, I think you've come to the wrong stream if you think I'm going to do a barrel roll, buddy. Okay, clear left and clear right, and let's get going. So guys, unfortunately, there is a bug in this version of X-Plane where some rain comes through the flight deck. Unfortunately, it's just a bug. There's nothing I can really do about it at the moment. I just have to ride it out until the next patch comes out of X-Plane. Okay, we have got a really short taxi just here, so we'll just go back to idle now. We are literally taking off from right ahead of us here, and then climbing out on the departure here. So we just need to give the crew enough time to get everyone seated down in the back. What's that say over there? I don't think there's that runway ahead. Yeah, that's okay. 0523, that's the one we want. We might just pull up here. And the cabin is ready, so over here to the before takeoff checklist, we've got flaps are 5 and green light, and stabilizer trim is 4.8 units set. Before takeoff checklist complete. Down here, TCAS on. Let's have a little bit of a look at any traffic coming down the approach here or the other way. There is nothing, so we'll get cranking. So over to you. We want that, the strobes, double ding the crew, and let's go. And we'll put the weather radar on. We are clear on the right, looking down the runway. We are clear on the left. The chat window just there for VATSIM, we'll just chuck that there. Okay, coming onto the runway now, so landing lights on. We'll put another click onto the wiper, and I'll grab one wiper for your side, guys, because I'm nice. Swinging around here. And onto runway 23. Cheers for giving me a bird's eye view of the weather there in 35 minutes out. Nice, Daz. Yes, there you go, buddy. Look at it. It's looking pretty dismal. We're thinking about coming back here, but I think it's going to fine up as the day progresses. Okay, guys, final checks. Go down here. Config flaps, stab trim, takeoff briefing, cabins ready, MCP, transponder strobes, landing lights. Everything is looking good. Let's get cranking. So up to 40%. I'm watching both engines come up together. They have. Let's punch it. Hand stays on the throttle until V1. Airspeed is alive.
knots.
Some rain coming through the cockpit. If anyone's got an umbrella or a raincoat, I'd really appreciate it. There's V1 and rotate.
rotate. Positive rate.
Positive rate. Gear up. Hey, virtual pilot.
1,000.
Virtual Pilot, thank you so much, buddy, for the donation there. 100% of everyone's donation does go through to charity, and we do it at the end of the month. Thank you, buddy, for getting us cranking on that first goal there of $100 for the Red Cross Australia. Thanks very much, buddy. Let's get rid of the those and those. Flaps 1. we're up above the weather. God, that weather was quite low. Flaps up. And gear coming down and on and off. Okay, over to Command A. And after takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds are on. The packs are auto. The landing gear is up and off in the middle position, and the flaps are up, no lights. That's the after takeoff checklist complete. Now we look out the window for the rest of the flight. It's funny, the global depiction that we're using in Active Sky for today's flight, I noticed looks a bit different. I feel like we have patches of cloud now, rather than just cloud on, cloud off. I kind of feel like Active Sky is a bit like, whereas this gives us kind of gaps in the cloud and stuff like that. Or maybe I'm just... There was some really specific rain just there. There's rain on my window. There we go, we got it. Up to 370. Your wrist definitely gets more of a workout in VR. Standard and standard. Got a little TCAS warning there. It's great, someone's just there. Okay, and as you can see, all the lovely ortho scenery that I've downloaded for Germany. It absolutely looks amazing. Okay, so we've done a turn to 089 now, and we'll intercept that radial outbound as per the chart. You can see us on the chart actually moving just above the 089. Intercepting that radial 114, which is what we've got set there from a fix in the FMC. And we are over the weather. Alrighty, let's let the crew up. Crew's up. And once we get through 10,000 and into the climb, we'll let the guests up. For those of you that don't know, this is a little checklist. It's just some big ticket items that can really ruin your day if you don't do. And there's 10,000, so landing lights off, and the aircraft will now begin to accelerate. Voice still sounding okay, Daz?
Yep, all good.
Cool. Still not receiving the VOR. Are you receiving the VOR ALF 1158 at all? 3. Let's just see if we get. Do we get? Yeah, we get Hamburg. When we get the Hamburg VOR that's up there on the right, 1131. We don't get the DME Elster 1158.
Not at the moment. I can tune it if you want.
No, it's okay, mate, I don't, it's all good. Okay, so that is, we're now establishing the climb, so crew, guests can come up now. So that's that one there. Take my seatbelt and harness off, there we go. Beautiful. Alright guys, let me jump out of VR here, and I'll see you all back in just a sec. There we go. Bumped the trim by accident. Fly with lure, and let's get rid of you. Okay, up we go. Guys, how are the volumes? Is the volumes okay? Am I a little bit too soft? Does the engine noise need to come down a little bit or anything like that? Can you please let me know? If anyone's still out there, is anybody out there? No, it's all good. Awesome. Thank you, Virtual Pilot. Alrighty, if we come bring this little chart down here, you can see that we are on our way. Just here. Did you forget to file your flight plan? No, I filed it. Is it not showing up there? Oh, bad. You can see it's just hit the top here, heading south to LOWI. Let me go check it out. Maybe I stuffed it up. That'd be pretty embarrassing. Fantastic.
Yep, it's not showing.
We are connected to VATSIM. That's really interesting. Alright, well, let's get PFX opened up and we'll refile it again. That's really weird. I did file it. Maybe I filed it under a different call sign by accident. Bill Caldera, thank you very much for looking out for me. I really do appreciate it. Here is PFBX there, and send to VATSIM. And over to Edge. And paste. Okay, so for this to work, we do need to jump offline here for a second. So let's go plugins, disconnect. Okay, Sierra Alpha Mike, chuck my details in. File. Your flight plan has been filed and we were retained for 2 hours. Plugins, xSquawkbox, VH, Sierra Alpha Mike, VH, Sierra Alpha Mike, connect. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I wasn't dual miking there. I think I was dual miking again. Sorry guys. I need to fix that. That dual miking problem. Alright, hopefully the flight plan has been filed now. Beautiful. Everything's tracking very, very, very nicely. Let's have a little bit of a look here at the... yep, they're now awesome. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I did exactly what you saw me do just then before. Interesting. Have we got the flight plan still? Yes, we do. So, Denex. When are we going to be at Denex by? 6.8 at Denex. So if we bring this guy down here,
yep, all good now.
6.8. Denex, you can see just there, we're going to be there with 6.8. You can see in the FMC that Denex 6.8, so we're bang on the fuel. We owe then to Olsen, it's estimating Olsen at 6.6, and then HLZ at 6.3, it's got 6.4, it's practically 6.4 there, and estimating LOWI with 5.3, and LOWI we've got 4.8, so 5.3 plus 500 on that, that's a pretty good position to be in. Okay guys, well I am distinctly missing some sort of drink, some sort of ale, which I need to really take care of pretty quick smart, so I will be back in just a minute or two. For those of you who are new to the stream, I am a charity streamer. I do this to raise money and awareness for charity. This month we're raising money for a fantastic organisation called the Red Cross, and they do some amazing work. So I'll play a little video from them real quick, be right back with a beer, and we'll continue on this flight. See you in just a second. Okay, welcome back everyone. Let's get some music playing in this stream, hey? It's sounding a bit quiet. There we go. Alrighty, what do we got here? Snowboarding is looking good, climbing through 31,000 feet. And let's mirror up that, or match up rather, that heading to where we're actually flying. What do we got? That wind's quite a little bit different to what we got on the flight plan, and that was one of the things ActiveSky did mention in the manual, that changing the global depiction mode. For those of you just wondering what that is, that's what we've got on now. Use a global static depiction mode. It's something that we have not tried really much before, so it's off by default. And I thought for this flight we would turn it on. One of the byproducts though is sometimes you do get different winds aloft. So we will see how we go. Hopefully it's seeing us on the map. Yep, there we go. We're on the map for ActiveSky with the flight plan loaded on ActiveSky. Hopefully that it preloads all the weather for us. Whether that actually happens or not. Anyway, cheers guys. Here's to 2019. That's pretty cool. Oh, everyone's saying Happy New Year now. Started a thing. So where have we got? We've got a center controller that's just come online. It's now offline. Echo Kilo Delta Kilo. It must have been that guy just there. No. LOWI, we're going just here, so we're not going to hit this controller. This is us just here. That's us. Happy New Year. Oh my god, how dare you just disrespect Unicom. It's a serious frequency designed specifically for taking seriously. Stop now and use Unicom how it should be used. Oh wow. Someone just blew up on Unicom for someone saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year, DH, DLH, what's his name? 2368. Some guy blew up on Unicom that too many people were saying Happy New Year, and he put like 1,000,000 exclamation marks after what he said, so I wished him personally a Happy New Year. I thought that was the right thing to do. So this we're climbing up here, so we're just here after Argus now, and the PFPX weather had us with some weather above us, and I've seen this before using the other depiction model in Active Sky, where this your use global static depiction mode is turned off because it's off by default. So I've turned it on for this flight, and I'm now seeing weather above me as per the PFPX flight plan. And I used to have weather like this above me on other flights without this option ticked, and never had weather above me. So that's kind of cool. Can you wish him a happy new year from me as well? The frequency's gone really quiet. Yeah, it's you can see it. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but oh, some people. Rocket Man. I drink way too much beer. I love beer. It's so good. Alrighty. Oh, Happy New Year all again. Oh, this guy's gonna blow a gasket. He really is gonna crack the shits in a second. I'm reporting you all.
That's
We're all
me,
getting
bud.
Rocket Man. This is looking good. Can't see the ground at all. Let's go back and have a look at with the guests. Let's go sit back with the guests.
I am serious. And don't call me sure.
Hello. Looks like John Travolta a little bit from the side, doesn't it? Do you think that looks like John Travolta a little bit from the side? Maybe. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Actually, no, I want to go with this. I don't want to go on this seat. I want to go on this seat up here. We'll go up the front. I don't sit down here. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy because she's sitting next to her. Sir, you don't mind if I just climb in over the top of you, do you? I'm sure you don't. There we go. Ah, good old Active Sky weather reload. Oh, 2 weather reloads. So that's the weather reloading obviously still happens with global depiction on. It's great. The sky's looking really dark. We see ortho, guys. We see some ortho. Oh, we see a lot of it. Oh, we see more of it. Oh no. Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say, wow, what's it doing? It's its 4th reload. I thought maybe we get to see a little bit of ortho. Oh, there we go. There's some of that scenery. There you go, guys. That's some of the scenery that I've downloaded for Europe. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? What's going on, Active Sky? Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. It really shits me, and I know this is just being pedantic, but the doors aren't armed, which makes me nervous. use a little bit of left in that that center tank there. So given the fact that we're under a ton, crossfeed valve open, wait for the blue light to extinguish. There we go, and just one pump on. We'll use the rest of that 200. Macca's, that's cool. Cool. How's VR in 11.30? I got turned well now, but heard some... I got it running well now, but heard some having some FPS issues. Yeah, Virtual Pilot, I had to really retweak my whole setup. My setup is very customized quite heavily for VR, so when you compare some of my streams, visual qualities of scenery and all that sort of stuff, it might not look as highly detailed as others because my focus is VR, and you can't have all that and run VR, even on a computer like mine. But yes, I've noticed through the betas, we had a couple of good betas for VR, and I don't know if they just broke something and made the performance better, and when they fixed it, it brought the performance down. But yeah, we had a couple of good betas in 11.30, and then we got to RC1, and the performance was back similar to about 11.26. So I don't think the VR is too different. Smasher King, ETA, hi and welcome to the stream, happy new year. So we are 0805 Zulu because we added 2 hours to that. So we've got a little bit of a ways to go. Yeah, we've still probably got another hour and no, what have we got? Probably another 40 minutes, I reckon. 40 minutes or so, which is actually. Let's just pause the music for a second and get the Asus in LOWI.
Lima, Oscar, Whiskey, India, airport information, Papa 0650, Zulu, weather, wind 237 at 3, visibility 1500, sky condition, few clouds at 1400, ceiling 2200, broken, temperature 1, dew point 1, QNH 1030, advice on initial contact, you have information, Papa Lima, Oscar, Whiskey, India, airport information, Papa 0650, Zulu, weather, wind 237 at 3, visibility 1500, sky condition, few clouds at 1400, ceiling 2.
We might get into LOWI. It sounds like that fog in that cloud that we had there is starting to burn off as the sun's come up, and the weather conditions are improving a little bit. Okay. Alright, I can dig it. I was really hoping to divert. Or let's go missed approach and divert. We'll see. Yeah, Virtual Pilot, I don't think there's anything really urgent to want to upgrade 11.3 RC2 just yet. I would hold out. The rain through the flight deck, the rain coming through the cockpit is a little bit annoying, especially when it's quite heavy rain. The rain doesn't look the best at the best. It doesn't look great at the best of times, and then have it coming through, which is a bug in this release client, is a little bit annoying. Not all the rain comes through, maybe 20%, but you know, still a little bit annoying. Alrighty, let me get some ground charts up here. What do we got here? Tulsi, okay. Similar arrival as we did before, I think. Tulsi. And the approach. Unknown RMP Zulu from Rattenberg. Okay guys, what we're going to do, so everyone's really clear about it, is this is the, so we're coming in via Tulsi. Tulsi's the last waypoint on our flight plan. So we'll do the, this is chart, what is it, chart 10-2, we'll do the Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival. So Tulsi at 9,500 or above, and then down to Rattenberg, then we'll jump on the RNAV Zulu RMP for runway 26 from Rattenberg. and fly down. The missed approach is really interesting. We keep flying out, fly around, and then fly back over the top and out to the holdover at Rattenberg. It's quite interesting. Yeah, it does look like you're engaging warp speed. It's really annoying. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and set that up now, and we'll slowly get the aircraft configured up for our arrival in LOWI. Tulsi 3 Alpha over Rattenberg for the RNAV Zulu runway 26 via Rattenberg, and we'll leave that off execute. So Barbs, when you review this later, I'm leaving the glide slope off for this. I thought you turned it on, but for art, obviously you don't. Okay. Okay, so that's 9,500 or above. 280 at a virtual pilot, hey! Buddy. Thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to the Fight and Flight crew. Wow, I've only had 5 sips of beer. Thank you so much for the sub, buddy. They support me personally in the channel. I really do appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much for the love. Thanks, buddy. Well, have fun anyway, buddy. We'll see you in a week or two. Yep, love Thailand. Been there 12 times. Holy shit. I thought I'd been to, I've been to Bali, God, a few times. I've been to Bali probably 8-10 times just for as a cheap little getaway. But damn, Thailand, nice. 2,500. You been to the, is that the Philippines? Smasher King? Oh wow, yeah, you've been over a lot more of Thailand than I have been. Yes, bro. No, I haven't been to the Philippines. One of my staff members was just in the Philippines, actually. And his family's from the Philippines. He's great, I love him. I think we're pretty good. Everything's sorted for our arrival. We'll do a briefing a little bit closer to our top of descent. I think we need another beer before we go down too. Definitely need another beer before we go down. Radio, see you in 2 and a bit weeks. Really going now. Alright, buddy. Thank you so much, buddy. We'll see you again soon. Stay safe and enjoy the heat. See you again real soon. Bye for now. My singing doesn't get any better the more that I drink, unfortunately. You can go, yeah. Look at this cloud. Wow. There's cloud as far as the eye can see. There's not much traffic around us at the moment. If we bring this guy down here, you can see here that this is us just here. There's nothing around us. Alrighty, let's just pause that really quick. And what are we going to go down to? 9,500. Let's dial that all the way down. 9,500. I don't know what the transition here is here. Transition altitude set by ATC, but I imagine it's around 15,000 feet. If anyone's got anything different than that, please let me know. Where are we dropping, boys? it's Ninja Hypers. Hey buddy, how you doing? We're into Innsbruck, so we're flying from Hamburg in Germany down to Innsbruck. We're about probably about 6 or 7 minutes from top of drop, and then we're descending into all of that. Okay, so we are down to 9.5. That's that done. Yeah, cloud is as far as the eye can see, bud. Alrighty, let's do a bit of a arrival briefing here, guys. So those of you on the stream, you are my virtual FOs. So if you've got any questions during any of this, please shout out and let me know. Whoop, good old Active Sky weather redraw there. Okay, let's have a look at the weather in LOWI. So as you can see, the weather on the chat right now, we do have wind variable at 2 knots, that visibility down to 2,000 meters. Hey. And Jehovah's, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the channel, and happy New Year to you, buddy. If you've got any questions or comments, please shout out. So the visibility 2,000 meters. There is mist, and we've got a few clouds at 200 feet, broken at 400 feet. Temperature 1, dew point 1. It's John Cena. QH1030. There's a tempo active as well for visibility at 3,000 meters. Haze and scattered cloud at 400 feet and scattered at 3,000 feet. So it might be a bit touch and go whether we get in here, but we'll see how we go. Alright, we have got the aircraft configured up for this guy here. So this is this guy. This is chart, what do we got here? Chart 10-2 effective the 21st of June for the Tulsi 3 Alpha arrival from Tulsi over the top at 9.5, and then we're at Rattenberg. And Rattenberg, we were at 9.5 for the start of the arrival. I was like, you're almost there. Yeah, Smasher King will be on descent in about 5 minutes. From that point, we're going over to this chart here. It's 12-21 for the RNAV RMP Zulu for runway 26. We're over the top of Rattenberg, and then it's over at 9.5, and then at Whiskey 002 we begin a 3.5 degree drop. So a little bit steeper than your traditional approach. Flying down the valley, we've got a slight right turn, and then onto the runway. So we've got minimums for this aircraft of 2,500. We do plus 50 on that as company profile, so 2,550, excuse me, for us. Looking at the missed approach, it's climbed to 11,500 via the RNAV missed approach, track to Rattenberg and hold. So this is we track out, do a right hand turn, swing around, track back, track over the top of LOWI, track back up the approach and over to the Rattenberg where we would hold. I gave us 2 and 5 chances of getting in here, so not quite 50-50. So we want to make sure that we definitely know this and how to execute this, because I got a feeling that we may be going around at least once, maybe even twice. And then when we do come in, we're coming into runway 26, so we'll aim to get off here on Alpha. Failing that, we'll just do a U-turn at the end of 08 and come back in via Alpha Lima to the bay. So one of the things that we have organised now is we'll be doing a flaps 40 landing. We've got a VREF there of 138, so flaps 40 at 138. I'll be VREF plus 5 down the approach, and we've got 143 down the approach for that flap configuration. We've got auto brakes too here at the moment. If it starts snowing or we see visual snow, I'll bring that through to 3, and we'll go to full reverses once we touch down. We haven't got any nav aids set. We're doing the RMP, so there's nothing we really need to worry about, and I'm doing a test, so I'm not setting the localizer frequency as a backup for now. We've gone through the weather. Terrain, once we punch through the weather and we're out of the weather, or even if we're still going through the weather, if there's no returns on the weather radar, I will switch to terrain. The terrain is pretty high around Innsbruck at the moment, always. So we'll have the terrain radar on my side, and we will treat any terrain warnings with the respect that they deserve. As you can see here, the MSA around Rattenberg and the MSA around ARP, it's quite, it's very hilly, so it's to be mindful of the terrain. Do you have a separate computer for chat? I do, buddy. Yes, a separate computer for chat and streaming, so a true PC setup. Okay, that concludes the arrival briefing. If anyone's got any questions, please let me know. What we'll do really quickly now is do a quick descent checklist. Okay, so looking at the descent checklist here, this guy here, so pressurization landing altitude, we've got set of 1940 feet for Innsbruck, we've got 1950 set. The recall has been checked. The auto brake we've got set to level 2 as discussed. The landing data VREF of 138 at flaps 40, and we've got the minimums of 2,400, 2,450. That should be a little bit higher. 2,550. That should be. My apologies, everyone. 2,500. So it's actually 2,500, but company processes to add 50 feet on that, so 2,550. The approach briefing has been completed. That's the descent checklist complete. And we're there, and we will start our descent in a few moments. Once we get through about 20,000 feet, I'll jump back into VR, and everything will be good. One thing I must do before we get down is refill my beer. I think flying and alcohol is definitely the way to go. So I will be right back in about 30 seconds, guys. Don't be too alarmed. You get to see everything that is happening. And I will see you all back here in just a second when I set this guy there. There we go. Alright, I'm back in just a sec. See ya. And back before the timer even ran out. Cheers, everyone. Okay, we're on a descent now. What charity are you for? So we're raising money for the Red Cross. If you don't know about the Red Cross, you can find the information below in the stream. 100% of everyone's donation does go through, and I'll be donating it all live at the end of the month. You can actually catch our donation, the stream yesterday, where if you go to the end of the stream, you'll see our donation line, where we donated over $200 to Beyond Blue that look after mental health. Okay, down we go. Oops. Okay, we probably want to do a very quick message to any traffic in the LOWI area. So what are we going to be due in? LOWI at 01, so it's going to be 0814, so traffic, LOWI, IFR 737, Tulsa 3 Alpha, estimate, Rattenberg at about, we'll probably be about 10 minutes down the approach, so 08040. There we go. My mum is on the Red Cross, I might sub. Oh wow, well there you go, buddy. Well, we do raise money for charity every month, with a different charity being spun up after we do our live donation. And yeah, the Red Cross is what came up for the month of January for 2019. While we're here on Descent, I'll play a little video from them, and I'll be back in just a sec. So yeah, I think you'll agree, a fairly worthy organisation to support. Ninja, yes, I should be able to be on tomorrow. Mondays, Tuesdays are my typical stream days. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and on the weekends. But we might see if we get to squeeze in a stream tomorrow as well. Oh, nice weather redraw. Oh, thank you, Active Sky, for that. We can now see some lovely terrain. Oh. Active Sky is doing a few reloads in this weather mode. One of the things we are trying that's a little bit different tonight for the stream is using global static depiction mode. This is off by default, and for typical flying is recommended to stay off. They do boast that you get more realistic IFR conditions by having it on. So I thought we'd do a flight with having it on. The weather in Hamburg when we departed was looking pretty rough. It looked pretty decent. So we'll see how the weather's looking when we get to LOWI. Not too long to go now. Actually, I never like leaving the map on. I feel like it takes resources by drawing it even when you've got it minimized, so I just chuck it to the first page and minimize it. There's so much cloud and weather around Europe at the moment, it's nuts. All the UK is blanketed in cloud, most of Germany's in cloud and almost below minimums. A lot of places are below minimums. LOWI was socked in yesterday. Innsbruck, you couldn't get into Innsbruck. Nothing was getting into Innsbruck yesterday. But it's looking better today. But we'll see when we get down there. Actually, we might just get the ATIS one more time as we descend through 21,000 feet.
Lima, Oscar, Whiskey, India, airport information, Tango 0750, Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility 1200, sky condition, few clouds at 200, ceiling 400, broken, temperature 1, dew point 1, QNH 1030, advice on initial contact, you have information, Tango. Lima, Oscar, Whiskey, India, airport information, Tango 0750, Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility 1200, sky condition, few clouds at 200, ceiling 400, broken, temperature 1, dew point 1, QNH 1030, advice on initial.
I will be very surprised if we get in, guys. I'll be very surprised. We've got traffic just there. We are online on VATSIM, and we've got some traffic just there. Some two traffic actually, 2 aircraft. Sorry, Capone, I have to go to bed. All right, buddy, no dramas. Harden up. You telling him to harden up, Daz, or me? Oh dear. Alrighty, we probably want to go jump into VR. Mic check, Daz. Can you guys hear me okay?
All good, mate.
Awesome, thanks, buddy. Alright, let's go ahead and get ready to jump into VR. You go into bed just as we get into the exciting part. Alright, let's go jump into VR. Okay, back on the flight deck. Okay, let's get rid of you, and let's bring that chart up there, and keep you just there. We've got those guys just there. Lovely, everything's looking good. Okay, so fast seatbelt signs coming on. Now there's nothing on the weather radar, so let's turn the weather radar off and go to the terrain radar. So that hold is not for us on this leg. That hold is for us should we be going around and executing the missed approach. You can see it up the top right of the arrival just there. Look at that cloud through the valley. Looks so good. What did I say I wanted to be at Rattenberg at? 210. You reckon you're going to be able to decelerate? I have my doubts. I'm going to go speed intervene here. Actually, no. I go you up to about there, bring you back down, and I'm going to manually bring you down. So what are we going to? 9.5. We're on the boards. 9.5 looking good. A little bit high there on the profile, only by a smidge, but that's not too bad. 9.5 is what we're looking at. We've got 9.5, 7. We're going to be at 9.5 by Rattenberg. It's just getting us a little bit high because it wants to do a decel, but I'm taking care of the decel early, so we don't bust the height restriction of 10k above below. 250 below 10. And we might swing over to the local QNH now. God damn, that's a big switch. What do we got? 1030. 1030. That is a very big switch. Now we are quite high. Okay, we're under the 250 below 10. We want to have our gear and everything, not everything, but we want to have our gear out by the time we get through that's where we start the approach and actually start descending. And I want to make sure we have our gear extended and out by then.
$1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. We'll get one stage of flap. We want to have you back on, so plugins, fly with Lua, and have the chat back on. That's not for us, but we'll chuck that there anyway, just in case something comes up for us. There we go, and leveling off. We'll keep the descent going right back. Down to 2,500, 2,600 times 5. Oh, our airport is down in that. Daz, my mic still good? Hopefully it is. Flaps 10. Okay, I'm now 1400 foot high and it hasn't descended me. Okay, so we'll begin the manual descent down. So 1944. I don't know what happened just then. It was meant to grab me, but it didn't. We're re-grabbing it. We're re-getting, gathering our profile there slowly, but getting there. I don't know why the VNAV didn't descend us. Okay, so you're there. Should see us coming down the approach, which you do just there. Brace, brace, brace. Daz, can you still hear me okay? Please tell me my mic hasn't stuffed up at this critical point. Keep the descent going a little bit faster here. Before we hit the sludge here. Okay, so we had a 138, so 143 down the approach. Yep, all good, lovely. Ups 15. Okay, we are coming up on that. That's for LIPZ, that's not for us. As we descend into the soup, it's currently 0 degrees. Descend into this lower cloud level into towards Rook here. Okay, 43, flaps 25. We can capture VNAV path for us now. Flaps 20, approach checklist, we've got 1030, 1030, 1030 set.
2500.
Flaps 40. Okay, now your wrap. It's weird before, we've got the RNAV now, I don't know what it was doing before. Okay, so we've got the RNAV now, so 11,500 for us, which is the missed approach. 11,500 set. Coming down the approach now, we expect a right-hand turn coming up just here as we descend into the cloud. What do we got here? Plus
2500.
landing checklist is engine start switches for this aircraft are auto, the speed brake is armed, the landing gear is down 3, green, and flaps are 40, green light. That's the landing checklist complete. You have control, Captain. Thanks, Daz. Two 5-7 at 16 knots. We definitely chose the right runway. Oh, you can still see the lid of the ground. Curious where we're working. Can't really see. Okay, so minimums are 2,550. We want heading 259. 259 set. We might bust out of this. Mike, hey buddy, happy new year to you buddy, welcome. What do we got? Variable 2, 2000, a few at 200, broken at 400. I'm not seeing the airport yet. Happy new year to you too, Mike. Yeah, so cloudy it is, buddy. Innsbruck is got some pretty dodgy weather about it now at the moment. Okay, so we're going to start our right turn here. 2,550 is the minimums for us, so about 700 feet to go. Get Scud running. Oh, I see the airport. Just behind this cloud. It's just behind it. Can you guys see through the cloud there?
1,000.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Is checked. Ah, we're going to lose it going into this cloud. We'll continue the approach for now. I've got control. Ah, there we go. We're fine.
Approaching minimums.
We'll just hold the descent here. We are visual. There we go, continue the descent.
Minimums.
Ah! Active Sky! Active Sky, what are you doing to me? Nah, fuck it. Tiger.
500. 400.
Positive rate, gear up. Plus 15. Watch the climb there, short eight. Fucking Active Sky. LNAV, VNAV. Fucking X-plane weather. Son of a bitch. Oh god, what's happening? Oh, something crazy just happened then. Okay, Command A. We got so close. It's rather continual. There's that's not our transition. Our forecast here, performance, and that's why it started, is 110. Oh no, we need to do 11,000. That's not 11,000, that's 11,000. There we go. Ah. Well, up we go. You could almost taste that next beer. Oh, god damn it, we had it. We were fine. Fucking explain. I don't know if that's active sky or not, because I've got that option not to change weather with me that close to the approach, and that approach option. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, your captain speaking. As you're no doubt aware, we have executed a go-around at missed approach, which is a fairly standard procedure and nothing to be alarmed about. The weather in Innsbruck unfortunately got a little bit worse there at the end, so we've executed a go-around and we will do another approach. So we do ask for your patience there while we conduct another approach. We estimate having you on the deck hopefully within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have another crack. We've got a stack of fuel, so we've got enough for another go around here. But if we don't get in the second time, we'll divert. Oh dear. So it's 165 on the missed approach. We're going to 111.5, 11.5. So we go out here, do a left-hand turn, do a following left-hand turn, and come back in around this mountain here and back down. And there's transition. Lights coming off. And accelerate. Someone's going to depart runway 26 now. Okay, flaps 1. Flaps up. Off. You're in. Half takeoff checklist, even though we didn't take off. Engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gear is up and off, and flaps are up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete. They need to sort that out with active sky or X-plane. That's pretty poor form. Why are we turning right? You want to go left, aeroplane. That is pretty poor form to be able to come in like that, and then all of a sudden you're in IMC when you're tracking visual. We get to see a bit more of Innsbruck, guys. You get to see a little bit more of this lovely countryside. What are you doing, aeroplane? No. Left. Marsh. Go. There you go. That's a reason to always have your heading bug synced to your current direction. The 7-3 wanted to turn us right into that mountain then. Wow. Look at that. How high do you reckon that mountain is? Some walking trails or a road on top of it? Make this turn. We might just bring the speed back here a little bit. We're a bit quick here, and I'm worried about that mountain just there. So we're going to bring the speed back here and bring that turn in a little bit tighter. I don't want such a wide turn, otherwise it's going to push us over the top of this mountain here. Keep the turn going. I don't want to fly over the top of that guy. So that's looking better. Okay, we're going to miss that. Resume profile speed, and we're direct. We're LNAV now. Keep an eye on it if it wants to do anything a bit crazy again. So basically what happens now, guys, is we're going to fly outbound on the arrival that we came inbound on, and at 11.5 go into the hold, where then we'll descend down to 9,500 and then execute the approach again. If we don't get in this time though, we'll execute the missed approach and we'll go divert. So we'll just sync you up one more time. We've got a right hand turn coming up to X to head back into the thick of it. I want to be wary of a TCAS alert we potentially might get here on this coming back in here. We've got an aircraft that's departing into us. He'll be flying up the valley to 12,000 feet, so we'll just keep an eye on him. Let's go a bit faster. Let's get up there nice and quick. Okay, overhead LOWI almost. A left-hand turn here, and then we'll be overhead the field, and then flying out the valley up that way. Yeah, it's looking pretty garbage in there. I don't think we're going to get in. I really don't. There's that hold we spoke about when we were starting the arrival. It's there and waiting for us. Still with me, Daz? go ahead and put the arrival in again. So arrival, the ILS Zulu from Rattenberg. Execute. There it is again. Man, I love being a pilot. You get to see all this fancy stuff like these go-arounds, and look, I mean, what better place do you want to execute a go-around than right here in Innsbruck? Austria is absolutely beautiful. Okay, into the hold where we'll descend to 9,500 feet, exit the hold direct Rattenberg, and conduct another RNAV Zulu. Smasher King, does the stream look okay? My voice still okay? Yeah, right, awesome. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate the feedback. Powering up about 50 knots faster up this valley because I'm a bit up there. Vivo, hey buddy, looks like a mad approach. Well, this will be our second attempt at the approach. We didn't get in the first one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, now we're back. Yeah, we didn't get in that first attempt, that first approach. So we're now trying one more time. How are you anyway, Beer? You alright? How was your flight? You were on approach last time we were talking. We said MCPL 9,500. And we'll go back to profile speed. Plus 40 knots actually. Sorry guys, I probably should be head down a lot more than what I am, but this scenery is just so goddamn beautiful. And being in VR in a 737 flying through the valley is like nothing else. Okay, there's LV nav descent. You gonna grab us down, aeroplane? You certainly are. Good. Are you not? What are you... Why are you not... Let's intervene. Intervene, hello. Thank you. Don't know what's going on there. What do you reckon, Smasher King? Do you think we're going to get in this one? Okay, transition. Really high again, keep the descent going. I think so. I don't know. Come on. Back to Ottoman. Zibo Gremlins. Yeah, Daz, that it doesn't like RNAVs, that's for sure. Next time I come in here, I might have to do the localize. Why are you turning me left for? Alright, let's, we've got a hold queued up here. Let's just check. Yeah, let's exit the hold. I'll do all the work for you, airplane. Down to 9,500, please. Do a Cat 3B approach means negligible. Oh no, there's no Cat 3B into this airport, mate. Speed 700. We'll keep that descent going down to 900.
1,000 to go.
We're going to get into that valley there. Keep the turn going. Direct Rattenberg. LNAV. I'm going to do /9. I'm going to try something different here. 9,500. Make that a hard altitude just there. And let's see what that does. Okay. We'll do /9,500 here as well. Clean up that. Okay, we've got VNAV Alt. We want to go down 3,000, 2,005, 2,600, 2,600. We'll keep winding this back to flaps up speed. Here we go. Yep, here we go, alright. Okay, flaps 1. Turn the landing lights on now. Hey, what do we got there? Lucas, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year to you. If you've got any questions or comments, please shout out. Okay. Is it putting us in the hold? I think it is. Fix that up. No, I want a little change. God damn it. And back to you, flaps 5. Okay, VNAV path, that's what we've got. LNAV, we should start a right-hand turn shortly. Okay, we've started dropping now. gear coming down. Flaps 10. Speed brake. Armed. Taxi. Okay, descending into that. Ugh. The Zibo's got us a little bit low on this approach, just a very smidge low. Everything's looking good though, 2,600 about where we need to be, so I'm not too worried. As we descend into the valley once more. That does look pretty cool though, the valley, the mountains on either side, and we are descending into that. It'd be a VFR pilot's nightmare. You come around the mountain and your airport's just there and you're like, oh. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you reset up. 2.5. Down the approach we go. Hi, just got a private message from Lot 012. Hi, the visibility at LOWI is really, really poor. Yep, did you stop Active Sky from updating weather at a certain distance? Daz, the option's turned on. I've got it on to do it, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's 140 now for us. Unclear what's going on there, Daz. We'll see what it does this time. You're only about 200 foot too low. All good. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm not worried. Flaps 15. Actually, we'll go straight to flaps 25. Approach checklist before I forget. Altimeter is 1030, 1030, and 1030. Approach checklist complete. Flaps 30. And all the way to flaps 40. Landing checklist. Engine start switches for this aircraft are auto. Speed brake is armed. Landing gear is down 3 green and flaps are 40 green light. Landing checklist complete. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit low now. What do we got here? So, yeah, that's about where we want to be. Because the airfield's just yonder. So we descended to the airfield. Quick check of the temperature, 0 degrees. It's doing a little bit of a correction here, holding our altitude there. Let it recapture the profile, hopefully.
$2,500.
Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. There we go. I'm thinking about it. I think we will go anti-ice. Yeah, 0 degrees. That's exactly what I was just about to start doing. There we go. And auto for this aircraft for the engine start levels. And into the cloud we go. Okay, we're back on profile now. Everything's looking peachy green. I think it's looking pretty similar to before. We'll get down to this cloud, down to about 2,500 feet. Get down to get around about the 3,000 mark, and then we'll get down to about 2.5, and it'll all blanket in on us again, I reckon. I don't think we're getting in, lads. I do not think we're getting in. Okay, this is our turn direct to the airport now. The airport should be just here. I see it. I see it. I have control.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Perch altitude set.
Is now set. It's a bit slack there. Should have got up to that a bit earlier. 11,500. Come on, baby, hold out for us. Just 30 more seconds.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Go around. Positive rate, gear up. Plus 15. LNAV and VNAV. Fucking explain weather. Command A.
Go around?
Second go around, mate.
Second go around!
Alright, we're gonna work on a diversion.
I'm loud. Discord's very loud on your stream.
I think it's just you. You're actually very loud, even on my ears. They're actually bleeding.
Okay. I'll talk quietly.
Just turn your mic down a smidge for us.
Hey,
Alright, so we'll fly the missed approach, guys, and then we're out. We'll divert.
That better?
Munich. Yeah, it's a little bit better. 2.2 tons. Off to Munich
it's still
we go.
fucking loud.
Is it? I'll quickly edit that so it's not so loud. Discord. Try again.
Yeah, hello, one.
Cool.
going on? Can't get
Nah, I just can't get in there. I thought I wouldn't be able to. We get visual for about 20 seconds, and then nah, we're in it again. So it looks like we're off to Munich.
It's all there.
Nah, Smasher, we haven't got enough fuel. We haven't got enough fuel for 2 go-arounds. We're off to Munich now. And there is my fuel light telling me that we're into the reserves. Okay, let's work it now. So, Munich is this going to crash on me when I do this? No, good. Munich is Echo Delta Delta Mike. Echo Delta Delta Mike. Activate. Where are
You can disarm your speed brake now.
Thanks, mate. I'll put the gear into a lock position as well. Max 165 on the climb out. You, and you.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go, and we want to go fixes, delete you. Fixes, delete you. We want Echo Delta Delta Mike /100 /50. Let's transition.
1,000 to go.
Climb up. Okay, where are we? Where are you? You're off to the right, so let's get above grid, or which we are. Let's keep the climb going now, 15,000 feet, level change. Let's break out of view. Let's go, turn right towards Munich. Heading select. Let's bring you up. Flaps up. After takeoff checklist is engine bleeds are wrong. Packs are auto. Landing gear is up and off. No lights and flaps are up. Up. No lights. Okay, direct Munich. We'll clear all that. And we'll go 280 on, well, 270 is good enough for us on level change. Okay, guys in the stream, and can I please get a meta for Munich? So exclamation mark meta METAR for Echo Delta Delta Mike, please. I need to know the weather in Munich. Off there. Oh, Barnes, can you get us a meta for Munich if no one else will? Bueller? Anyone on the stream? Anyone watching at all? Can I get a meta? Space there, Beer. Just a space between those two. Meta and EDDM, please. Thanks, buddy.
I'm muted. What's the ICAO? Oh, there you
Echo
go.
Delta Delta Mike.
Did it work? Oh, he didn't put a space in it.
There we go. Thanks, gentlemen. Thanks to both of you. Thank you. So 250 at 10. Okay, so we're coming from the north. And my Oculus just decided to crash here for a second, so we'll just let it reload. There we go. Okay, so we might go to here. So Munich charts. 26 left are coming from the north, down, so 26 right. And what's an arrival? So we're going to approach for 26 right. The guy just there will bring you up as well. We've got the ground chart up, and we've got a star here from the north or anything that we can use. 26 arrivals, that's from the north. I think we might just go direct to Gudeg. 26 right. Let's not fluff around. Departures, arrivals, the ILS for 26 right, that's an NDB, 26 right. That are out our way. Looks like a bit of a clusterfuck. Good egg there. We do. Let's go and chuck you up there. Chuck you up to there. There we go. That'll do. And who did I have? Sorry, guys. Who did I have? Just have there? Captain Thorman, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for the no, you're not going to work. Can I have you? Ugh. My damn Oculus. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, buddy. All good. Okay, so let's get reset up here. What do we got here? We've got a ILS frequency of 108.7 and 261. So 261, 261, and we headed there. Let's go L nav. Let's go direct there. 261, 261, and 108.7 and 1087, 1087, also a cat to 105, 105, 1087, and 105, 1087, 105, 108, 7, 108, 7, radios, 1, oh, 105, and 105, okay, whew, alrighty, so what are we going to land with now? About 1, no, we're not going to LOWI anymore, aeroplane, route, EDDM. We got 1.5 progress, 1.1, so we'll say about 1 ton. So menus, is index, performance, so 58.9. So 58.9 is there. So flaps 4133, 1087, 1087, 1087. Have we got a VOR we can use? We've got 338 and Munich 1160. Give us a readout at all? No. Okay, so the weather at Munich was 250 at 10, good visibility, broken cloud at 3100, temperature QNH 1028. 1028. Perfect. We've got an updated cruise of 1150. Reset MCP alt. legs. We're going down to 5,000 for that turn. It's going to be a bit of a hard turn for us, so we'll track out to the right here a little bit and then come in for the left there. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, your captain speaking. I take this opportunity to again thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, we have executed another missed approach into Innsbruck and have made the decision to divert to Munich. This is a completely standard process, however we don't see the weather getting better in Innsbruck anytime soon. So in the interest of safety, we've elected to divert down to Munich. We'll have you touching down in Munich in about 15 minutes. We do appreciate your patience and understanding, and we'll get you sorted out once we get on the ground. Thank you, and good morning. Okay, back with you guys. Okay, that hasn't dropped us. We've got to go here, 30 miles. How cool VR can be with a higher res. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Given the fact that I've got no chat anymore. That's the one we want. There we go. Sorry guys, 1 second. Restream chat. I hopefully can bring you guys back in. Hopefully. Let's see if we can do this. Let's bring you back in, chuck you just there. Got a ground chart 26 left, nice 13,000 foot runway, perfect for us. We'll chuck you there. Can I grab and bring you guys in? Yes I can, yeehaw. Go and chuck you guys just there. And we can go ahead and get rid of you guys. Rift just crashed again, the good old bug that we've got with the Rift software at the moment. You guys can't see it anymore. Whoops, that is a bit embarrassing. Sorry guys, let me fix that. When the there's a current bug with the Rift at the moment, which is really, really annoying. And we will. They've just got to fix it up. 1080p. There we go. You guys should be able to see again, which you can. Perfect. There we go. We got there in the end. It always crashes at the worst possible moment. And we need to start our descent down to 5,000. Really quite high. $3,700 to lower safe around here, that's okay. Heading, and let's extend that to create that turn that we want. VR is still really cool given the fact that the res isn't something you really notice a hell of a lot once you're in the thick of it. Okay, there's that. through transition 1028. 1028. Oh, I did have a beer somewhere, didn't I? God, my beer. Oh, sorry, beer. Did you select VOR2 for Munich? I haven't got it selected, but I will now. I was kind of hoping I'd get some distance out of that, but no. AFM Smasher, we've diverted to Munich, our diversion point. There's no terrain to hit, good. A little bit high here, but we'll recover. Okay, I've got the VOR lot coming in. As tight as I wanted to keep it.
Thousand to go.
Been away from the advertisement break. How is it going? It's good. We've diverted to Munich. There is under the glide slope now. We've diverted to Munich there, Daz. Just on coming in on the final approach now, 5,000 feet. Few spics and specs on the weather radar here. Or is that the terrain we're on? No, we're on terrain. My apologies. That's cool.
2,500.
Key down. is a 1028, 1028 and 1028. Approach checklist complete. Flaps 15. 137, it was, what is it? It was 132, was it? 133. There we go, we are visual. Flaps 25. No, buddy. This aircraft, the latest version of the aircraft, have got the auto logic, and it does it automatically for you, same as when you're doing the anti-ice. I haven't updated the checklist though. The checklist has got continuous in it. And there's flaps 40. Landing checklist is engine start switches. See, they're continuous. It should be auto for this aircraft, which is auto. The speed brake is armed. Landing gear is down 3 green, and flaps are 40 green light. A little bit hazy, but we are visual. Yeah. Not so much for going to Innsbruck today. I thought I'd land about a ton. We're about 1.1 tons at the moment. 1,000
feet stabilized, Mr. Burchell is set.
Is set checked. Okay, my aeroplane. I have control. Okay, wing directly on the nose of 16 knots. The high intensity approach lighting is nice, thanks very much.
500. 400.
My throttles.
300. 200 minimums. 100 minimums.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake is up, reverse is up. Aircraft is decelerating. We're touchdown with 150.
80 knots.
Speed brake's in. Sorry, spoilers in. Manual braking. And we'll exit here, thanks very much. No idea where we go here. we'll keep trotting down here. Off. Weather radar is off. Master caution, anti-ice. Check. Off and off. Good stuff, mate. Well played. Yeah, we got there in the end. Great, thanks, Daz. Nothing like a little diversion. It's the second diversion in 2 days we've done. Finally. Yep, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Got some stuff over here. Start the APU. Low oil pressure light. There we go. And start. We might go into this first one just here, eh? Right here on the end. Taxi light coming off. Might go out there and have a bit of a look, eh? Oh. We had the sim lag a little bit there. Okay, on the bus, cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. On. And we're on the bus and on the bleeds, shutting down. Oh, just have to deal with the angry packs. Oh, that's a ground crew's problem, not my problem. And they're not going to give us the aero bridge today, so we've got to get them off in the stairs out in the cold. That's going to really piss them off. Seatbelt signs off, anti-collision light is off, door is unlocked. There we go. And stop the clock. 2 hours and 17 on what was meant to be an hour and 4-minute flight. The shutdown checklist, fuel pumped, everything off but one for the APU. We might go ahead and get the chocks put in. 2 blue, 1 red, engine's dead. 2 blue, 1 dead. Yes! Ground, set the chocks. And we'll get them to open the doors as well. Door, cargo as well. Shutdown checklist, so fuel pumps, yes. Propane is off, yes. Hydraulic panel is now set. The parking brake is set. The engine start levers are cut off, and the weather radar is off and off. That's the shutdown checklist complete. Let's get some stairs on the aircraft. Over to ground handling. Show the ground handling widget. Gives us a little pause here for a second. And there we go. We want the stairs and we want the loaders. Drive up, please. There we go. Come up here. Let's go out and have it. Let's go out into the galley there. Hi everyone, your stairs is going to be here in just a minute. Welcome to Munich. Oh, slow down there, champ. Jesus. And there we go. You can safely disembark the aircraft. All right, guys, let me jump out of VR here, and we'll wrap this up. Okay, guys. Well, welcome back, or welcome to Munich. We've got the stairs on the aircraft there, as the aero bridges don't want to touch us, which isn't very nice. So yes, what did we do? We did a flight down from Hamburg down to Innsbruck. Didn't get in after 2 approaches, 2 attempts. We tried to get in, and ended up diverting through to Munich. So proper flight plan preparation. I knew the weather ahead of time, packed on the extra fuel to allow me to do 2 go-arounds, and then enough fuel for a diversion. So it worked out pretty well. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for me for this stream. I hope you've enjoyed my first stream of 2019. A couple little bugs here and there, but ironing them out. This is only day 3 of the new streaming setup, so I do hope you do enjoy it. To all the new followers, subscribers, this flight, thank you so much, and welcome to the channel. Until next time, which will probably be tomorrow, I'll see you all then. Bye for now.